Broadcasting live from the Jet Surf Houston studio, a show immersed in the people, extreme water sports, live music, kayaking, the lifestyle of the waterfront capital of Texas. Did we mention there's a lot of boating and sailing? Oh, no. Wait. No, that's... Can we cut that? I think I'm seasick. Let's go! Weekends on the Water with veteran and professional extreme water sport athlete Jordan Davlin of Jet Surf Houston and Scene Magazine publisher John Ennis.
That is right. You are listening to Weekends on the Water, but we are not coming to you live from the 4,000 square foot Jet Surf Houston studio. No, for the first time since the world changed back this past spring, we're back on the road, and we're pumped to be live and on location from Texas' only floating tavern and the coolest open-air waterfront live music venue I've ever seen. Yes, that is Barge 295 overlooking the yard at 295, prominently located on the North Shore of Clear Lake in the heart of the waterfront capital of Texas. My name is John Ennis, and as always, I'm proud to be joined by Army veteran, professional international extreme water sports competitor, and Jet Surf Houston founder Jordan Davlin.
What's up, John? How you doing tonight, man?
Hey, doing good, man. How are you doing?
Good. Excited for this episode, man. This is an awesome place to be going live here, so just super excited to get to it.
And this is a show we planned back, I think back in March.
Yeah. So we've been wanting to do a show here for a while now, kind of since, new ownership and management came in and the awesome venue, vision they've had here. And so, it's been tough to kind of, schedule things, all sorts of things going on this year, but here we are and excited to, talk about it.
Absolutely. So our very special guest tonight, who's also doubling as our host, very generous host at that,
yes,
is Barge 295 co-founder Michael Robinson. Mike, thank you so much for having us over for a visit.
No problem, guys. Nice to have you both here, and we're excited to try to get the word out about what we have going on here.
Yeah,
you've got a lot going on here, and of course, Mike and I've been a fan of Mike since about 20 years ago. Back, Mike used to be the youngest executive chef on the scene, just down the road at Emily's New American Bistro. Okay, sorry. No, but the point being is Mike's food game is sharp. Strong.
Yeah. It's nothing like it used to be, I think.
well, now you have more people helping you.
That's true.
You've built a team. You've built a little bit of an empire.
Your skills kind of go downhill when you start to get into administration. I don't know if everybody has that same experience.
No, there's some truth to that.
No, you start out, knowing everything, but then, there's so many other things you got to do, so you
the
don't
cats
get to
that
practice.
are doing it like day to day on the battlefield, they're definitely a little sharper than I am, but I still know how to do a few things. So.
Yeah,
that you do.
You got, as long as the food's good, you got to know how to taste it, right? That's the real skill set now, Sure.
So. It's all about the palate, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, we could take this in so many different directions right off the start. I mean, we could cover the relatively new and recently upgraded Yard concert venue. Got a huge show tomorrow night and later on.
Sure.
We could talk about, how your staff is kind of and how you've pivoted and dealt with the challenges that the whole service industry has dealt with, which is COVID-19.
Right.
Or maybe, we could start with a little bit of the background and just, maybe people that aren't as familiar with Barge, talk a little bit about where it's located. We're here on the North Shore of Clear Lake. And how long, Barge 295 has been in business, and just a little bit of the history there.
Yeah. This is in the remodeled venue that used to host the Turtle Club that was here since, I think, 1980, 81.
Yeah, long
which was
time.
Historic venue.
A Texas landmark. According to most,
But
there's a lot of legend and surrounding the Turtle Club. But
the Turtle Club was, I guess, the closest thing Clear Lake had to Vegas. What happens in the Turtle Club stays.
Exactly.
I think that was the slogan.
There's a lot of evenings that people wish they would never remember. Or maybe they don't remember.
That's
that's a good thing too.
Yeah, but the location is good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a prime spot, and for you to, like you said, you're a little bit of the history of the place, and
right.
I mean, it's set in such an awesome place right here. Next to Lakewood Yacht Club. I mean, just an incredible view of the lake.
We love the views.
So,
we don't think there's anything like it around here.
There isn't. So.
Well, I said at the onset, I believe it's the only floating tavern in Texas. So right there, that kind of sets you apart.
I think that's true. I think there's a few other places that do float.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
for the record, that was John Ennis that said it was the floating barge.
I know. You know, look, I think we tried to make that claim at one time. Somebody came down and smacked us down. So.
Okay. My bad.
Gotcha,
My bad.
Gotcha. Well, it's the only floating barge I know.
The only one I've ever been to.
That most people know for
We'll
Texas.
run with that.
Yeah, so for sure.
That's all good.
And of course, now it's so much more than a floating tavern. I mean, you've literally
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you've increased the footprint by
Absolutely.
I don't know, a couple thousandfold.
Well, so where we're sitting, this actually just used to be a wooded junkyard. I mean, it was
Gravel
just
parking.
to the north of us was parking, but this entire area from the volleyball courts all the way to the water was just a nightmare of junk trees and trash. And we got in here and just kind of started cleaning it up.
Yeah.
We didn't really have specific plans for it to begin with. We knew that we were going to need the parking. And we brought an excavator in here, and we found these beautiful oak trees in here. And for that very moment, the dream was kind of born. It was like, man, we need to build something around these oak trees because they're awesome. And once we clear the rest of this crap out of here, if people can just have this view and I don't know.
This
believe in
breeze
it, yeah.
that we're feeling right now. I mean, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But continue. Sorry. I just feel so amazing.
No,
the trees all lit up. The trees he's talking about are lit
perfectly
up.
located.
It's nice.
I mean, you've usually got this beautiful southeasterly wind breeze coming in here and cooling you down. And it's just, I don't know. It's unique. And we thought that from the day we started. And we actually... once we started the renovations on the barge itself, simultaneously, after I cleared this area out, we built this deck anticipating that we were going to do something here. And we weren't exactly sure what we were going to do, and we kind of got into it with the city of Seabrook on a few, different ideas on what they were going to allow. And it literally took us almost 3 years to get it kind of ironed out to where we were able to achieve the place we're sitting at now. So
wow. So that brings me to a good point that these things don't come easy when you have a vision like this. I remember what he's talking about. I remember the deck and the tree was lit up, but there, it's like, well, what's going on with it? We're not really sure. And the city was kind of hanging it up a little bit, and now it's just expanded beyond that, and y'all's visions come true. And the deck and everything's built out. It just looks amazing. So it takes work to get it here. And
it
congrats
did for sure. And I'll tell you, if we weren't able, if this time frame didn't jive like it has, we'd probably be out of business.
Yeah. I
mean, if I had to rely solely on what we could have done inside the barge during COVID, it would have crushed us for sure. So thankfully, this thing, it just kind of all came together. And,
well, it really is a good time to open up an open-air outdoor live music venue,
sure.
right?
Absolutely.
Sunshine and breeze. I mean, these are good things for people trying to stay healthy.
Yeah,
plenty of distance,
tables spaced out, as I can
absolutely.
see. Awesome.
Yeah.
And just let's get into the music. So the whole one of the main points of this is it's not just overflow from the tavern over there. I mean, it's literally the music that's coming in. Now people can be off the boat and kind of spread out and listen to the live music. They had live music there before, but some of these new acts that are coming in now, they've got a much bigger stage that is
Absolutely.
right behind me, and I'll let John kind of go into that. But man, that's just incredible. So
the level of acts you have coming now. We're talking. Tomorrow night you've got Robert Earl Keen.
Absolutely.
You say and you've got some of the
Texas
big
legend, baby.
Right,
yeah,
right,
absolutely,
and some of the performers you've had already so far. This fall. We're talking about some big names in country and some really popular.
Yes, sir.
Kind of tribute bands, and I know y'all have been packing it in for a lot of them. Within obviously spaced out, but you've been doing well. Yeah,
I think everybody's seen the crowds. Driving by, coming up in their boats. And
it's crowded, but we're spaced out in here.
Well,
we're
no,
doing our part to try and ensure that the tables are spaced, and we've got full-time employees that do nothing but sanitize and disinfect on every single touch point.
Yeah.
Bathrooms, door handles,
right,
table, anything you can think of.
No, every direction I look right now, I see posters about spacing out and COVID.
Yeah, when I say crowded, I just mean the parking lot's full of cars. When you come in here, everybody's got room. Absolutely, they can handle it. So definitely.
Some of our neighbors have some misconceptions about what's going on over here. We love them, but you got to come in and see it for yourself, I guess.
Yeah, because we're talking about. I mean, this is we're talking acres now. I mean, there's volleyball. Yeah. You mentioned the volleyball. I mean, literally, there's a sand volleyball court overlooking the lake now.
Somebody was interested earlier, checking out the court.
Right.
They're actually getting ready. They have a group that'll be here, and shortly they're going to play on Wednesday nights. Yeah, Wednesdays and Sundays are kind of the designated nights for a few groups here.
Oh, that's cool.
We're going to try and get some leagues going.
I used to do that back in my younger day. Not like crazy, but I like to go play a little bit here and there. It's been a few years, but I enjoyed some good sand volleyball back in college.
I'm coming back, dude. I just had shoulder surgery in March. Man.
Let's go, man. We'll ease back into it.
Yeah, there should be a team of surgically repaired knees and shoulders. Yeah, Mike and I could be on that team.
5-minute spurts.
I've got 2 surgically repaired knees. He's got a shoulder. Yeah,
I got the back problem from the military. I mean,
fun stuff.
That's awesome. Well, and that's kind of cool because usually the Wednesday night sailboat races just kind of ended, so now we got so there's no more races on the lake. So now we got volleyball, sand volleyball on the lake.
That's right.
Yeah, which is really cool.
That is very cool.
I think there's been a lack of not the scene. I mean, I'm sure they find places to go, but not a place this cool to play in a while. That's right next to the water. That's got an active, clean court. So that's well kept up. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. So, and we talked a little bit about, I mean, you've got some festivals coming, in late October and early November. I mean, there's, I guess, I could read some of this stuff off, although I need to.
Let me pull up my calendar here so I don't sound like an idiot.
Right. Well, and I'll.
I've got to give some credit to my partner Michael Hessemer and our booking agent Charlie Carlisle because they.
Oh, Charlie!
They do a great job of keeping our schedule filled with great entertainment. I mean.
Yeah,
and literally, we've been digging deep lately.
There hasn't been a lineup like this around here in a long time. So you guys are doing something right.
So as we mentioned, got Robert Earl Keen and tomorrow. So that's on a Thursday. Friday, the Velcro Pygmies, which that's a huge act.
Right. They're awesome.
I remember back in the day they'd play Sherlock's, but they really occasionally some other venues. But it's a real coup to get them back into the area.
Absolutely.
Then Metal Shop on the 24th, I believe.
Possibly, yes, sir. They're possible. There could be something with their drummer, but we're trying to see if they can get it figured out. And you skip that. So there's a guy that plays here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday named Leo Mendoza.
That's right.
Is he open up? Or?
Insane. Well, so we usually just have him upstairs on the barge.
Okay.
This guy is absolutely incredible.
I've probably heard him. I just didn't realize.
It's mind-blowing. Like, you'll get chills listening to this guy. He is so talented. And then he's got a couple other guys that he brings into the mix. And I don't even know the name of their group. We just call them Leo's Trio.
Yeah. That works.
These guys are the epitome of professional musicians, and they shred it. They have all the bases covered. And they're, for this area, seeing some local talent like what these guys have to offer, it's mind-blowing.
That's awesome.
I mean, So I highly suggest that you get over here, and anytime you see Leo Mendoza on the calendar or Leo's Trio, get your ass over here and see what these guys
get
are
over
about,
the barge.
Yeah, I've been hanging out, so I'm lucky enough to come by here pretty often, more by water than by land,
That's
I think.
Right. Yeah,
right. I don't always pull the board up, but sometimes I'm on the boat or something with the boards, and I actually came, I think, last Sunday. We had some dinner here and listened to somebody, and I think the Sunday before then possibly, but it's been awesome. I'll have to look out for him next time.
Hey,
it's a lot of fun, man.
If y'all heard a little noise earlier, that was the Coast Guard chopper going over. So
let's hope everybody's safe.
Right. Well, and salute to them for the duty they do, keeping the waterways safe. And
they're active down here. Texas coast. So. We were talking a little bit about that last week with the Coast Guard's got this access to these cameras, and
that's right. We did go into that.
We're trying to create saltwater recon. Are they using those?
No, but they're competing, not competing, but just if they're the only ones that are going to have some of these these angles and these point of views is we're trying to get some of that too. And I think he is kind of partnering with not the Coast Guard, but somebody in the ship channel.
Yeah, I
with
think
something going on.
The harbor pilots and
there's
some.
Dude, I was. Now
the government.
I had the fortune of meeting him early in his idea.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
he just had a couple cameras, man. But what a cool idea,
right?
I mean, I don't know exactly how he's monetizing everything. But it's a very, very cool idea. I know he's got stuff everywhere now, and I mean,